heck is that chopper doing?
It's leaving us. Also, say hell.
Hey now, no need for cussing.
Alright guys, welcome to Dead Center, where prices aren't the only things getting slashed. Grabbing some weapons, we got a whole new campaign set, a whole new group of survivors, and a whole bunch of zombies to slash open, so let's get to it. I'll say that helicopter, I'm gonna have to turn down the sound of that helicopter. There's that meme that's loudest sounds known to man. Yeah, well the Dead Center chopper, it's up there. That's all cleaned up now. Spitter, wow. Whoa! You thought? Try it. Try it. Take a look in here. This is what I call the world building room because it's got a bunch of maps and charts in it. They just kind of let you know the state of things. You can see there, New Orleans still holding out. Takes Quaaludes. I'm gonna put a bounty out on that. If anybody can get me a mod that replaces the pain pills with Quaaludes, that'll just about make my year. I've been looking for it forever. No one's made it. I can't quite. Oh! Anyway, yeah, if I can get some Quaaludes, but the special infected really don't want me to have my Quaaludes, but I'm gonna have my Quaaludes.
Bring back the fucking Quaaludes!
Well, I seem to have walked into a domestic dispute. Rochelle. That was rude. This campaign's interesting because it was the first time melee weapons were in Left 4 Dead, so they start you out and you don't get any primary weapons. You just get pistols, magnum, and melees. And considering I typically hate when custom campaigns do that, you'd be surprised to hear I like when Valve does it here, because keeping to the hotel corridors, it's not that bad. All the infected are within arm's reach, so talk about a set piece. Am I right? A burning down skyscraper? And that, we got you, Rochelle. Campaign players love Dead Center because it's just a fun map, and versus players love it for that, the death charges. Yeah, but talk about a set piece, am I right? A burning down hotel skyscraper, and you know, sometimes you have to walk along the edge over here. You can feel that rising in your chest. And that's why I like the Left 4 Dead 2 maps so much. Because Left 4 Dead 1 is very much about the... Whereas Left 4 Dead 2 maps, they're much more about the... So all in all, Left 4 Dead 2 has a much more exciting and chaotic feel to it. Where Left 4 Dead 1 campaigns, they're more about the horror. Let's get in this safe elevator real quick before that charger gets here. And here's the first breather we get to meet our new crew. We got Coach, he's the leader. Nick, he's the contrarian. I'm playing as my favorite character, Ellis. And we got Rochelle. Rochelle's wearing a Depeche Mode shirt. This is something that everybody knows, but nobody really talks about. Why is she wearing a Depeche Mode shirt? All right. Let's just try and get through this. Fortunately, even though we're running through a burning building, the zombies aren't too good dealing with fire either. So what we're gonna do is throw that over there. That should buy us some time. If you look, it is just raining burning zombies. This is, again, what a set piece to open the game with. Anyway, that's... Stop them real quick. That's chapter 1. On to chapter 2 here. Chapter 2 is crazy long. It's such a long chapter, but it's okay because it has one of the coolest set pieces in the game. Right, so we're on our way to the gun store. We're also on our way to the mall, because apparently there was another evac center there. Let's clear these guys up. Nope. Nope. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That charger was an idiot. What I find so endearing about Dead Center, it's the first campaign for Left 4 Dead 2, and Valve treats it as such. These characters, they don't know what these things are, so Ellis sees that charger and he calls them one arm. So, I mean, what else would you call that thing? That's awesome. I love that the witch is all the way over there. That's fantastic.
We call her a witch.
We'll wait. Coach, quit trying to go through the fire. Come on. Don't burn out. Are you ready? Are you... Survivor bot's not the brightest. You know, I don't think I'm going to take the Molotov, actually. I know I was looking for one. I think the puke jar is going to be more useful going forward. Now we get to cut across one of the patented American 4-lane highway interchanges. Where did you all come from? And there's usually some good kit in the back of this truck. It's just a golf club and a shotgun.
I've been calling them spitters.
Nick, do you want to... What's interesting, right? Rochelle's job, she's a reporter. Or I guess she's a producer turned reporter. So a lot of the early information our characters get, Rochelle actually gives to them, which I think is pretty cool. It's a good way to convey information to the player without it feeling like an information dump. What's he doing in the corner? Quaaludes. We should get our first tier 2 weapons up here. Nice. Nick. Oh, Nick already has adrenaline. Coach can have that. Tac shotgun. Or is this the combat shotgun? I always get the tac and combat shotguns mixed up. I won't lie. That's why I prefer to call them either the spas or the M10. Nope, I want nothing to do with you, friend. He wanted something to do with me, that's for sure. We're taking the shotgun for the rest of this. And this is... uh-oh.
We're heading the right way.
That's not what I wanted to hear. Nope. Wow, are they just all hanging out together?
Well, all these damn fireproof zombies.
Where is he? Oh! Like fucking King Kong. Alright. He should go down pretty quick. We got shotguns. He's on fire. There we go. Poor Coach just got... He got walloped on him. Alright, onward and upward.
The hell, these things fireproof?
Reloading.
Try me. Try me. Look at him. He's getting into a running stance.
Hey, I recognize this. That gun store's just up ahead.
And here is my favorite set piece in all of Left 4 Dead 2. One of my favorite things in games is when you go to a place and they have what you would expect them to have. Like you go to a grocery store and there's a bunch of food, or you break into a pharmacy and there's a bunch of supplies. The gun store, Whitaker's gun shop, it's full of guns. Almost every gun in the game here. Heal up all the bots. Nick needs a bit of help. The bots do not like healing themselves. This almost works as a pseudo safe point, honestly. Again, really every gun in the game. Got as many dual pistols as you want. Uzi, MAC-10, pump, chrome shotguns, AK, M16, SCAR, tac shotgun, combat shotgun, hunting rifle, army sniper. Even get laser sights. I'll take the laser AK. Why not? When you get the opportunity for a laser AK in this game, it's not something you pass up. That being said, $700 for laser sights? That's ridiculous. Come on. That being said, I want the fire axe. And even if you were curious, the Counter-Strike weapons are in the back room, but these things disgust me, so we're not even going to touch them.
I'm guessing you four will be headed to the evacuation center at the mall. And I further guess you won't get there, as the road is blocked. So here's what I propose. I'm in need of some colas. You four run over there and procure some for me, and I'll clear the roadblock to the mall. Because I know that's where you're headed. And you ain't getting there without my help.
Finally, something that makes sense to me. A man and his snacks.
Alright, so Mr. Whitaker, who owns that gun store, he knows we just stole a bunch of his shit, and so he's gonna clear the way, or
He gonna blow up the truck and clear the way.
that way we can get to the evac center at the mall over there, which, you know, that's the mall. Is it really impossible to hop that hedge? Shut the hell up. Alright, let's roll. This part's a lot easier if you have even one human teammate, but because the bots want to follow me all the way into the place, it becomes a nightmare. Come on. Now what we're going to do is use Ellis's high school football days and just toss that up there. I don't think I made it far enough. Wow, that smoker. They're jumping his ass. Ah! We got the cola far enough. Survivor bots should be able to handle the rest of that. Drop it in. And we're good to go.
There she goes. Let's get out of here.
I will say, you know, we'll keep the laser AK. We'll get a shotgun later. Eggs, 99¢. Beer, $3.99. Hell yeah. Shut the fuck up, Whitaker. Given the storyline of this game, Whitaker is almost certainly getting infected after what we just did.
Reloading.
Get some Counter-Strike spray control going.
You're a junkie.
Almost at the end of chapter 2 here. Like I say, it's a long chapter, but it's a great chapter. It really is. It has pretty much everything you would want in a Left 4 Dead chapter. Get off of me. And we are safe. Come on. All right, come on, Nick. Don't get bit. Come on, Ro. Ro, thank you. Chapter 2 done. You know, I get why they put chapter 3 in a mall. Malls are pretty iconic to the zombie genre, you know, the Monroeville Mall. But that being said, the mall, it misses the mark just a bit. I know they say it's pretty derelict and empty because, oh, it was under renovation or it hadn't opened yet. But honestly, I don't know. I mean, it's dark and spooky, so it works with the horror vibes, Left 4 Dead. But at the same time, it doesn't feel like a mall. It feels like just an empty warehouse. I mean, I guess you got these stupid mannequins everywhere. Oh, great. I don't have a hand grenade. All right, everyone, just. No, Rochelle, no!
Can you shoot the tank?
All right, we shot her up pretty bad, but we got the tank, so it's okay in the end. Even trade, if you ask me. There's the hunter. I hear his ass. Taco bucket. Hell yeah. Where's ah! Where's that one building? I'm not gonna say the name of it, but if you know, you know. Oh, I thought that was a witch down there. That was creepy as hell for a second. But nope, it's just a regular common, so. This is another reason why Versus players love it. This nice point of no return section here. I am almost out of bullets, which does not inspire confidence, so. Uzi, really? Give me a tier 1 weapon.
Hey, I hear smoker. Down here.
Magnum pistol. Defib kit. I don't know why he wouldn't just full send it. If he would have full sent it, he would have got some damage off. What's in here? Pills. Here, Ro. You take these. You'll need them.
Want you to have this.
Anyone else need them? Nope.
Thanks.
No bullets. So here's a panic event, and it's one of the more insane panic events.
Turn off that alarm.
Because now we gotta make a mad dash up 3 floors of the mall and turn off a security alarm. And the zombies just don't stop. You'll see by the time we get up to the security office, it's never ending, really. Oh, and they're gonna... No! I tried to cut the tongue! Nick, Rochelle, help! 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 Thank you. Alright, we're gonna pop these quaaludes. That's what I thought. Alright, I'm gonna try and get to the alarm. We got a melee, shove, melee, shove, melee, shove, melee, shove, melee, shove, melee, shove. The fire axe is just so good. No! What? 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 Why are there so many chargers? Am I actually gonna die to this? 'Cause I don't think the bots know how to... Am I playing versus mode? What in the... I'm actually gonna die. Coach isn't gonna be able to save me. What?
Okay, so
Okay then, Chapter 3 do-over. Time I'll make sure I get a hand grenade. That was insane. And that, my friends, is why Left 4 Dead 2 is still so fun to play after 15 years, because total nonsense like that can happen. I can't even be mad at that. That's just funny. Alright, I'm gonna try and rush back to where we were so the video's not 40 minutes long. Oh, holy hell. Chapter 3 is... It heard me say I don't like the mall, and it just decided to... It just decided to hit me with everything it can. Side room. Side room bullets, preferably.
Paddle bat here.
No bullets. Nobody needs pills. I guess I'll take them.
Alright, that's better.
I used my grenade. Damn it. I hear... There we go. That should help. Alright, run it back. Attempt to... Hopefully, the 3-bit charger mafia doesn't decide to spawn and end my whole world. Let's make sure the bots are keeping up a bit. See, Coach does not need to go back.
Hey, don't stop running!
Okay, Nick, it's just you and I. Just get in here. No, don't start spawning. Alright, I get the alarm. Okay. Let's close that up. What's in here? Nobody. Can we close that door? No, of course not. If you don't fuck off... I'll take a fresh AK for the remainder of the chapter. Row. You kind of got mobbed back there, so we'll use the medkit on you. Deep breaths. Almost at the end of chapter 3 here.
Look out.
Survivor bots are not happy with moving forward. Again with the hunters. You have no leg. How are you walking, sir? No more hunters. I've decided I'm done with them. And of course the witch has to be right here at the end. You know what? I'm not dealing with her. Either get in the room or get the
Get
witch.
your asses in here right now.
All right, chapter 3
Looks like we don't have
finished.
to get out.
On to the finale, which is the most unique finale by far.
Who the hell is Jimmy Gibbs Jr.? Only the best stock car racer
Do not
who ever lived.
badmouth Jimmy
Nick.
Gibbs Jr.
Guess you don't read much history. I'm getting sick of looking at this guy's face.
Well, trust me, in these parts, he's as famous as Elvis or the president.
That man is the pride of Georgia. I would take a bullet for that man.
Amen.
Who's not taking their med kit? All right, Ro.
Put this
We'll
away
heal you up real quick.
anyhow.
All right.
Don't you
So,
reckon we should move on now?
Ellis loves Jimmy Gibbs Jr. And by extension, I love Jimmy Gibbs Jr. too. Not because I love Ellis that much, but because I love car racing. So we're going to do a brief segment where I rant to you about stock car racing. Who is Jimmy Gibbs Jr.? Well, his name is inspired by 3 separate real-life people from the racing world. The Jimmy part of his name almost certainly comes from Jimmy Johnson. When Left 4 Dead 2 was in development, Jimmy Johnson was winning his 4th consecutive championship. He would go on to win 7 total championships, tying the NASCAR record with Dale Earnhardt and Richard Petty. The Gibbs last name is likely a reference to Joe Gibbs. While Joe Gibbs isn't a racer himself, he's the owner of Joe Gibbs Racing. By the time of Left 4 Dead 2, Joe Gibbs Racing had won 3 championships. To this day, JGR is a flagship team in NASCAR. They've been home to some of the best drivers of the 21st century. The junior part of Mr. Gibbs' name is clearly a homage to Dale Earnhardt Jr. During his career, Dale Jr. was far and above the most popular driver in America. He remains a staple to the American auto racing industry to this day. Taking a look at Jimmy Gibbs Jr.'s stock car here, it's clearly based off of a 1969 Dodge Charger with the addition of the iconic high rear wing of the Dodge Charger Daytona. The number 22 on the side could be random, but 22 was notably driven by Bobby Allison, the 4th winningest driver in NASCAR history with a total of 85 wins. Jimmy Gibbs Jr. would win the Super Cup championships in 1977, 81, 84, and 86. In our world, the Winston Cup champions of those years were Kaylee Yarborough, Darrell Waltrip, Terry Labonte, and Dale Earnhardt. Jimmy Gibbs' 4 championships would place him at 2nd most all-time, tied with Jeff Gordon. Since Left 4 Dead 2's release, a real driver with the last name Gibbs has entered the NASCAR Cup Series. Ty Gibbs currently drives the number 54 car for JGR. While we're talking about car numbers, the 22 has been put under the spotlight by driver Joey Logano, who has driven the 22 car to 35 wins and 3 championships. All in all, it's clear that Valve did their homework when designing the fictional racer. To the casual fan, it's nothing more than a parody. But to race fans, Jimmy Gibbs Jr. is a true homage to racing history. Alright, I should also note there's a very rare chance you can get a Jimmy Gibbs Jr. zombie to spawn. He's special, he has a lot of health, he's fire resistant, he has a couple other effects, but he only spawns on certain days. Some kind folks have made a website to track Jimmy Gibbs Jr.
I have a good one. Listen up. You see that poster? It says you can get your picture taken with Jimmy Gibbs' stock car. Now all we got to do is find it and gas it up, and I will drive it out of here.
Okay? Out of all the plans we have, which is 0, that might be in the top 10.
Now remember, they don't fill up these tanks at car shows, so we're going to have to find some gas. Soon as these doors open, get ready to run.
Alright, that's the plan. Get these gas cans, fill up Jimmy Gibbs' car, and drive it out of the mall. Grab some gas, haul some ass. I'm already choking. So what we're going to do is hit that one. Not again. Then we're going to snag those 2, and then I think we're going to get all the ones on that side. Whoa. Okay. Clutch up. Molotov.
I got this one. They're coming.
Alright, that's 3. Are there adrenaline anywhere? I'm gonna need that in the future. I don't think so. Oh man. Let's run up here. We have 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know if the math's gonna work out.
Got a can.
Alright, how many is down there? Is that 5, 6, 7, and then we need 1 more, which we can get maybe from there.
I got this one.
Spawns aren't the same as the last time I did this. They do change a little bit. Thank God I only need 8 though. Alright, we're gonna do a bit of pro gaming. We're gonna go grab one of these.
Alright, that's better.
Just need 1. There's 4. Survivor bots are not making good decisions. Adrenaline. No. Adrenaline. That's important.
Yeah, I hear one of them spitters.
Where's the tank at? That spitter needs to actually die quick, though. Actually. Spitters can light up gas cans. Fun fact. Oh, Nick! Loop him. Weave. Alright, shotty to his body.
Hey, got a can.
Alright. Now, it's time for... Not you.
I got one.
Speedrun strats! And we are out of here. Let's go. And that was dead center. This is really a great campaign. Probably, definitely top 2 or 3, top 3 if not top 1. What times we started 1 because that 1000 IQ charger play. And I love Dead Center so much. The stock car escape at the end, it's so unique compared to just the helicopters. The gun store is such a nice set piece. It opens super cool. Anyway, that was Dead Center. If you liked it, leave a like. If this is your first time watching, thanks for stopping by. If you're a returning viewer, thanks for sticking with me. We got more coming in the future, so leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you're interested in what I do. Comment, tell me what you thought, either if you liked it or if you want to leave feedback. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the future. See you later.